All right, hey guys. So I built this learning management system with Django. This is super fun. It's a very exciting project. So I didn't want to do anything fancy because one thing about building an LMS is it could have several requirements, several things to do, so many functionalities. But I just try to keep things very simple and make sure you and make sure I, kind of had the major functionality that would qualify for an LMS. Okay, so I'm just going to walk you guys through the project, and you guys basically should enjoy your time. All right, so the first thing first is this is obviously the login page where I get to log in to go to the dashboard. But this is a fresh blank start, right? And I'm going to be creating users and then showing you guys a different experience from each user's perspective. So for this project, we have dual or multiple uh, user types. So for the first one, we have educators, and then for the second type, we have students, right? So here we can either sign up as a student or we can sign up as an educator. Okay, so I want to show you guys the experience from an educator point of view. Then I'm going to open an incognito window and show you the experience from a student point of view. Okay. All right, so I'm going to just sign up as educator, and this is going to bring me to the sign up form. So I'm just going to do first name, I'm just going to say educator1. All right, so email ID, I'm going to say educator1 at email.com. All right, so password, I'm just going to enter something very straightforward and random. Okay, and then I'm just going to click on sign up. So clicking on sign up brings me to this page. It says your educator account is now created, please log in. So I'm just going to log in with my email. Yes, of course, I created a functionality where you can sign in with your email and not username. All right. So we're going to do educator1 at email.com, and then we're going to put in the password here. Okay. So click on sign in, and then this should take me to the dashboard. Now you can see because I'm logged in as educator1, what I can see here is the educator dashboard. I mean, in a proper project, you are going to see other features or other visual aspects that should only be seen by educators. But for this tutorial or for the sake of this project, I'm just going to keep things very simple and just assume that this is an educator's dashboard, hence the name educator dashboard. So if I log it as a student, I'm going to see student dashboard. So this is just filler text here, nothing too serious. And over here, I can create course. So if I don't want to go through this route to create my courses, I can click here and I click on add a course, view course, and something else here, right? This one again is just filler text. All right. So click here brings you home, obviously. Clicking here brings you home as well. So nothing too fancy. But now here is where it gets better or sweeter. So I can click on create course and then it brings me to this page, or I can click here, add course. It brings me to this page, right? So I can add a course, obviously, and I'm going to add Python for beginners, right? And I can obviously come over here and then I'll just do lorem ipsum generator, okay? And which one would I even pick? That's one I used to pick. Which one is that again? I think this one. Yes, so this one, I'm going to just get this paragraph here. So I'll just copy this and I can just paste in here. Okay, that didn't work well. So I'll copy, or let me just do this and then Ctrl C. Come over here and I'm just going to paste this in here. Of course, you can drag this down if you want to create more space. That is also there as a functionality too. And then once I click on submit, this would be submitted and added as a course. All right. So click on submit and you can see new course added Python for beginners. So this is the name of the new course, and you can see the course title Python for beginners. Now you can see all courses educators view. All right. So as an educator, only you can see this actually. Now you have Python for beginners. That's the name of the course. We have modules as well too. We have 0 modules in this course. Obviously, we can come here to add a new module, or we can see all the modules that have been added to this particular course. And we can see the status of this course is that it is available. Once we turn this off to not available or draft, then which means that a student would no longer have access to this course and they will not be able to see this course to enroll. All right. So this would make sense if you're not yet ready to publish your course, you just want to keep it in draft, you can just change this. Although I don't have a button for that, I purposely left that out, hopeful that you are going to sort it out yourself. Because I mean, what is there's no harm in being adventurous. Come on. All right, so for this one is enrolled students. Now each educator would get to see the number of students enrolled for the particular course, and I'm going to show you guys in a few moments. You can obviously come here to edit this course. If you want to edit, you can just come and say 101. Hold on, let me just do that quickly. 101. Click on submit. You can see it's now updated. If I come over here and I click on view courses, you're going to see 101, right? Cool. I can also delete this, but I don't want to, but I can actually delete this as well too. So if I click on this eye icon here, it should take me to the enrolled student list. But since we have 0 here, I should not be able to see anybody that has enrolled for this course, and that makes sense. And then for the modules, if I click on this eye icon, obviously I can't see anything, and that's because we don't have any modules inside of this course. So we need to start creating modules, right? Now, the first thing first is we need to actually remove this 101 because I don't actually like it. So I'll click on this button here and then I'll just remove the 101 and I'll click on submit. And you can see it's now updated. The view courses 101 is gone. All right. So I can just come over here and then add modules to this course by clicking on this plus icon here. So I can add a module. I can just say understanding variables. All right, so the content, I can just copy the same content I put in there before earlier on, and then just click on submit. So we have understanding variables. Obviously, this is under Python. So if I come over here and view courses, you can see we have one module. All right, and if I just view, I can now view that particular module. Right, I can come over here to view the details as well too. But again, I didn't add that functionality because I want you to be able to add that functionality yourself. Although I can add it, but I mean, again, you will see everything in the source code where I just left some hints for you to add it all. You can also edit this if you want to. Okay, you can see the course Python for beginners. You can see the module title and then the content as well. So you can save this and it's going to save properly. So let's view course again and then let's add another module. And we're going to call this Python syntax. All right. And then we're going to add another one. Click on submit. And obviously the same thing, I can view, wherever, delete and update as well too. Now let's add another one again and come to view course. And you can see 2 modules now is currently in this course. I can click on this plus icon again to add one more module. And I'm going to say commenting, or I'll just say the secrets or comments of Python comments. I'll just paste this in here again, click on submit. You can see we have 3 modules now inside of this course. Cool. So what can we do at this point? Now we can start working as a student to look at the experience. Now we can see we have 0 enrolled students here, and we can start working as a student, to basically see how the experience looks like. All right. So we're just going to take this and just do Ctrl+C and open an in private window here, and then we'll just paste this in here, and then we'll enter. Okay. Now you can see enter email ID or password, right? Now we don't have an account as a student. We're going to sign up as one. So we're going to click on sign up and first name, let's just say student 1. So email ID, we're going to say student1@email.com, and they will enter a random and generic password. Okay, hope I got that correctly. So that's all able to log in. Hold on. Okay, so I'll just click on sign up, and you can see your student account is now created. Please log in. So I'm going to log in as student1@email.com. Sorry, I didn't get that correctly. And then I'll come over here and then put in my password, and I'll click on sign in, and then this should sign me in. You can see students dashboard, right? Nothing too serious. You can see we have something different. Here we have courses management, we have enrolled courses, we have saved courses. Saved courses again is empty for the brave of heart to go in and write the functionality yourself. And just see how it looks like. I mean, I just want to leave small assignment for you guys, to do, and not just to be bored by the source code, but actually add yours. I think it just makes saying any source code you get, as far as it permits you to add or to modify, please do, try to play around it and see how it works and how it looks like, right? Okay, so if I click on enrolled courses, I should see nothing because I'm not enrolled into any course, right? And I can come over here and then I can see all the courses available. So for this particular one, we only have one course available, and that is Python for beginners. Okay. Now I can look at the course details, and then I can't see anything, or I can't see like the modules here, right? Although we have three modules, because if we go back here, we can see we have three modules, right? Now, here I should have been able to see the three modules only if, sorry, I would only be able to see the three modules here only if and only if I am enrolled to this course. So it's saying please enroll for this course to see modules, right? Cool. So if I click on enroll course, and then you can see you are now enrolled to this course, enjoy the learning experience. And now you can see I can now see all the modules associated with this course. Now, since I've enrolled to this course, it's going to count that I've been enrolled to this course in the educator's end. So when I refresh, this should turn from 0 to 1. So refreshing it now, you can see changes to 1, and I can also view that student. Now, if that student have more information, or the student has more information rather, I can see all the information here. But just to keep things very simple, I'll just have their first name. Okay. So as a student, obviously I can come over here and then click on start module. I mean, look at how the module looks like. Obviously, in your own time, you want to create something fascinating and longer and make sense. This one doesn't make any sense actually. So I can read through this, look at the text, look at the pictures, the videos, if need be, stuff like that. If not, I can just click on back to course content. It takes me back here, and then I can see other content of the course. So if I start this module and I'm done with this module, I can just click on mark as complete, and then this is just going to tell me that module marked as completed, right? And if I come over here again, it should tell me you have marked this module as completed. So which means that I cannot go again and now mark it as completed because I have already done it once. So same thing for here too. We have start module. If I click on start module, it tells me mark as complete. If I read through this, understand what it's saying, I can just come over here and just click mark as complete. And if I go over here again, you should see that it's the mark as completed, right? That makes sense. Now, as a student, you'll be wondering, I mean, the student can just enter the URL here and then be able to navigate to pages that are not his or hers. Well, I already added decorators that would create restrictions in each view so that educators would only be able to see pages and views that they should be seeing, or that they should have that or or that they should have access to rather, right? And students would only see views and pages that they only have access to. So for example, if I come over here and then go to add course. Now add course can only be done by an educator, not a student, right? So if I should click on enter, it's going to bring me to my dashboard telling me permission denied, you are not allowed in there. So this is just me playing with some things and making it, fun basically. That is just what it entails at the end of the day. You can create small students, and when they enroll for this course, you're going to see one enrolled student. When you click here, you can now see other information about the student, right? So that is just an overview basically of how this whole thing works. And like I said, I like keeping my UI very simple so that you can capitalize on it and build something more sophisticated. I don't like making my UI very complex in such a way that other um, developers cannot tweak or cannot fix some things in there. So it's a very free project, but you would have to like buy the source code in order to access all these crazy functionalities that it has and basically capitalize on it. I'm going to leave the link to purchase in the description box below, and please do sure to support the channel by purchasing the source code. And yeah, basically happy coding, and until then I'll be seeing you soon. Bye for now.